Come check out my herb garden with me. Hello, welcome to my herb garden. It is looking pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. It's very pretty. So we have these are beautiful. They're clover. It looks like I have some catnip growing here, so I'm going to harvest it a little later to keep it nice and small. I've already harvested some catnip twice in the other area, so and that's how I keep my herbs under control. So this is all Sweet William. Isn't it lovely? Sorry. And then over here we have more clover, and this coreopsis is getting ready to shine soon. Look, my snapdragons have just started blooming. Looks like I have some chamomile right here and more snapdragon over here. So that should be fun. Thyme is all in bloom. It smells amazing. Over here I have a beautiful calendula. It's coming around, and chives on either side. Parsley is doing beautifully. I've had to weed through a lot of it. So coreopsis and Sweet William. Dill is doing fabulous. Very, very good. Very happy about that. Over here is my lavender. This one's doing well. This right here is all Love in a Mist. It self-stills. And this is alyssum. This is all the catnip that I've been harvesting. Right here is hollyhock, and I have cleared off a lot of stuff around it so it can kind of thrive a little bit. This is hyssop. This is bee balm. More catnip, and it looks like there's some weeds back there, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I usually clear it out in the fall. This is fennel. I leave this because the caterpillars love it. Swallowtails do. This is also hollyhock and more fennel. Over here I have sweet peas. Looks like I have mix of wild geraniums, so I'm trying to clear those out as much as possible. This is more snapdragon right here. It should be quite lovely. Over here, gosh, I forgot what I planted. But it's coming right along. It should be really pretty. It's a flower of some sort. I try and intersperse a lot. And then this is a weed, but it's blooming, so I'm letting it be right now for the pollinators. Coreopsis is in here. This is lemon balm. We have a few volunteers of lemon balm, and again, I use tinctures on that, so I harvest aggressively as well. So right here is more hollyhock. I'm glad it's growing. So over here, the slowest that's been growing is the basil. See right here? It is coming, just being slow. More hollyhock. Over here, it looks like I have some more snapdragons growing. And the sage, the clary sage and regular sage is really taking off. Look, it's so pretty. It's flowering. The pollinators love it. And I have more dill here. It's coming along. When this blooms, it'll be like all sorts of blooms everywhere, so it should be really pretty. I was over here earlier this past weekend and actually did a ton of weeding, but the parsley is doing very well. I have been cleaning it intermittently out with a whole bunch because it has a lot of clover in there, so I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible, away from invaders. It looks like the coreopsis is really getting going, and then I really have to trim some of this. I have planted some of my false indigo here, and it looks like I have a rose down here blooming, so that's nice. This right here is a milkweed plant. Now, I have seriously thought about transplanting it, but I don't think it would tolerate it. There's another one right there. I have more coming, so I'm hoping it just all kind of takes off. And these are bee balm. That was some of my winter sowing that I have figured out. And you know how I'm growing all the zinnias around here? They're sprouting, so it should start filling in very quickly. This right here is oregano. And then all back here is echinacea. It's nice how it spreads. I like it. My transplants are doing great. My sedum right here, that right here is a hydrangea. And then I have a lot of hostas out here, which they're not being eaten, so that's kind of nice. But this is a really pretty rose. I can't tell you the name of it because I bought it years ago, and it looks like the leaf cutters are already getting on it, and then Japanese beetles will like decimate it in a month or so. But I'm gonna enjoy it while we can. Yeah, pests are gonna be an issue this year, guys, so guess we'll see. It looks like some of my echinacea or my coneflower is blooming, so I'm very pleased about that. So all of these are so pretty. I love how this has turned out. Looks like that is catnip. I'm gonna have to harvest that for sure. And then over here, this has all worked out really well. I've got astilbes here, Weigela, I believe, is that what that is? And then I planted a bunch more zinnias because I wanted to fill it out. And then here is my my false indigo again, another one. So I'm having to go through and look out for these. These are trees. A lot of the time, squirrels will plant fruit, dig berry fruit. So, and so I make sure when a tree starts to grow, I have to pull it. Sedum's doing well here. And these two, it's just kind of a perfect spot for it. The hosta's doing good. I'm surprised it's not being eaten. This one got chomped on. And more sedum. This, I believe, is bee balm. It's more of what I winter sowed last year. So right down here. Not pretty? It's just one of those things that we have a lot of critters around here. You kind of have to work with them. Like in here, that's why I have it all fenced in, to keep the birds, or to keep the deer out. I believe we had a visit from a bear earlier this week. It just means we've got to tie down our trash a little bit better. This part got decimated, but I think it'll bounce back. It's caterpillars. We have lots of fuzzy caterpillars this year. So we'll see. Should be okay though. That's what I've seen everywhere, so. And we have a lot of volunteer lemon balm. I'm gonna start making tinctures soon, so I'm not worried. All right, that's it. Have a good day.